welcome to the Genuine Learning blog. My name is Melissa Galasso, and today we're going to talk about a fun development in the uniform guidance world. So we've been waiting patiently for our new data collection form to be issued, and it finally has. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of the changes you should be aware of in the data collection form, just so that we are aware of some of the things that might look different or new inputs that we might need to do as a result of the new form. So the new form was issued on June 3rd of 2019, and it's still the SEFA. However, it is for periods ending 2019, 2020, and 2021. So they do this usually in 3-year increments. So this will be the data collection form for the next 3 years. If you're working on a December 31, 18 audit, this is not for you. This is only for our 19, 20, and 21 year ends. So just want to make sure we're always working on the right thing. So what are some of the things to be aware of? Well, now there is a new opportunity here to be a little bit more friendly to the customer. It's going to actually allow you to enter information prior to the end of the fiscal period. So, crunch time when you're having to enter all of this information in can be a little bit overwhelming. And so it's now going to allow us to enter our federal awards and our notes to the SEFA prior to the end of the audit, end of the fiscal period and the audit work being concluded. So we don't have to wait until we have everything done to start entering things in. It also allows us to generate a customizable SEFA and notes to include in the reporting package based on the information that we're providing. So that would help with consistency between the reporting package and what is uploaded. Another thing that's going to be in there is the IDES, which is the Internet Data Entry System, is going to do an auditee employer identification or EIN number check. Edit check. So we do want to make sure that we're paying close attention to that information that's being entered. I know that on the auditor side, that has always been something that people want to make sure is consistent for the audit firm, but now we want to make sure the EIN for the auditee is correct as well. Probably the biggest change you're going to see, which we knew, they talked about this in the exposure draft, and so we kind of had an expectation, is that they want more information input into the data entry system. So instead of just having to go to the PDF information, they want more text searchable information from the actual form itself. So not from the PDF version, but from the actual input. So part 2, item number 2, is going to have us provide the notes to the SEFA. So we're going to include the significant accounting policies as well as any other notes. Now there is an exception. It does not take charts, tables, or footnotes. Obviously this is going to be text only input. So here's what it would look like. You can see here note 1 describe the significant accounting policies. And then did you use the de minimis cost rate, which you have to do whether or not. So please make sure that that is correct. And then if you have loan guarantees or outstanding balances, and then if you have any additional notes that you want to input. So again, this would be all text, no charts, no footnotes, no pictures, but you're going to just be copying and pasting over. Part 3, item number 5, will be used to collect the detailed full text of our findings exactly as it appears in the schedule of findings and question costs. So again, instead of it being in that PDF, they want it to be searchable. So we're going to take it out of the PDF. It's going to still be there, but we're going to copy it into the actual data collection form. So you can see an example here where they want us to put the audit finding reference number, and want to put them in the right order for the 4-digit year - 3-digit code, and then the actual text of the audit finding. So that will make that a lot easier for people to be able to get information. The individual entities were really looking for that from the agency perspective. So we're going to be providing it. We're also going to give the corrective action plan detail. So part 4, full detailed text as the auditee wrote it in the corrective action plan. Remember, that is the auditee's responsibility to fill out the corrective action plan. And so we're going to copy and paste all the information in there. As you can see here from part 4, it is the text and the related finding number. We want to use the same finding number as the auditor does. They are going to offer us an Excel template to be able to transfer this text data. So if you want to, you can actually download it, enter it, and then upload it, or you can fill it out as I was showing you on those input templates. So again, they're trying to make this more user-friendly, but they're also trying to make it easier for us to find information that's not buried in a PDF. The submission date is not changing here. It's the earlier of 30 days after receipt or 9 months after the audit period. However, originally they had proposed requiring the auditor to give the date that we actually gave the receipt of the audit report so that they would know the 30-day kick-in period. They have opted not to include that in here. So that is one change from the exposure draft to the final. All right, that is it for today's blog. I hope that you found this useful, and I wish you guys an amazing and wonderful single audit season as we start entering into that throughout the United States. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope to see you on a future blog. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.